Hi traders, welcome back to yet another new video from Trading. In today's video, I explain a day trading strategy that you can execute on the 15-minute time frame. We'll be using an indicator that almost no one knows about yet and indicates super accurate buy and sell positions. I take you through all the important steps so that after this video, you know exactly how the strategy works. Of course, you can like this video and subscribe to the channel if you find the video educational. Let's get started on the video quickly. You can execute this day trading strategy on both cryptocurrencies, forex, and the stock market. For now, I'll use the price chart of Bitcoin. We use two indicators for this strategy. The first indicator is the extreme trend indicator. Fill in extreme trend and click on this indicator. As you can see, very few people use this indicator yet, which makes it even more special. We need to modify the indicator before we can use it correctly. The only thing we modify about this indicator are actually the colors. Make the blue colors all green and make the orange colors all red. This is going to help us find buy and sell positions later on. The second indicator that we are going to add is the QQE MT4 GIAZ. Again, this indicator is not used much by people, so this is also a nice secret indicator that is going to help us find buy and sell positions. We don't need to modify this indicator. Alright, if you followed the steps, your chart now looks the same as mine. We can now start with the rules of the strategy. Before we do that, I want to show you something. Here's a picture of one of the positions we made in our premium group. As you can see, this was a nice sales position with over 58% profit. You too can follow these positions and get access to our buy and sell positions. If you are interested in this, you can take a look at our website. I will now start explaining this day trading strategy. We start with a buying position. The first rule is that we want to see a green line on the extreme trend. We just gave this one the color green. This means that price is moving in a rising market. The second rule is that we want to see a buy signal from the extreme trend. These are the little dots below the price. If we see a green line and a buy signal on the extreme trend indicator, then we will look at the QQE MT4 indicator. This one we want to see green as well. This is obviously very simple. If that happens, we can open a buy position. Now, we're going to look at where exactly we set our take profit target and stop loss. The stop loss we put below the green line of the extreme trend indicator. So as an example, I open my position here at the opening of the new candle because all indicators indicate that, and I put my stop loss below the green line of the extreme trend. And now it gets interesting, because we're not going to set the take profit target in advance. This is because we are waiting for this blue line of the QQE indicator to rise or fall out of the green area. So in this case, we'll take our profit at this candle. This amounts to a good 1.80 risk-reward ratio. That's excellent. A bit further on the price, we almost see another entry moment, but we don't open a position here. The extreme trend is green and also gives a buy signal, but the QQE MT4 indicator is not yet green. So at this point, we do not open a position. A short while later, the QQE indicator does not turn green, but again, we do not open a position as we are now missing a buy signal from the extreme trend. So you only open a buy position when all three elements come together. There is no exception for this. Now, let's look at a selling position. For a selling position, basically the same rules apply, only in reverse. Rule 1 is that we want to see a red line from the extreme trend indicator. Then as Rule 2, we want the extreme trend indicator to show a sell signal. In this case, it is now also red. As a third rule, at the same time we want to see the QQE indicator also red. If all three elements happen at the same time, we can open a sell position. So we open our selling position exactly here. In this case, we now place our stop loss above the extreme trend indicator. You will notice that with this strategy, you will often open a position at the exact moment before a drop or rise comes. So we don't need to put the stop loss very high. We sell this sell position again when the blue line rises out of the red area of the double QE indicator. That is at exactly this candle. In this case, we have a nice risk-reward ratio of over 3. If you are wondering what is a good platform on which you can open buy and sell positions, I can recommend BuyBit. On this cryptocurrency exchange, you can easily open buy and sell positions with or without levers in more than 150 cryptocurrencies. I always carry out my strategies on this exchange, and I do so because it's a reliable platform, and I can use a 4-price layout. If you also want to trade on this exchange, then you can visit BuyBit via the link below this video. By the way, BuyBit has a $3,000 sign-up bonus and, in addition, $14,450 in other bonuses. So, that's definitely interesting too. If you also want to trade forex, then you can see which broker I use in the description below this video. Unlike other strategies on this channel, this is a strategy that does not show entry points very often. This is of course because we trade on the 15-minute time frame, but also because the indicator combination we use does not always occur at exactly the same moment. Just look at the rise up. Here we see a nice rise that could have made you a lot of money. However, we had not opened a buy position here because the double QE MT4 indicator was not colored green. In cases like this, it's important not to show a lot of emotion and start getting upset because you didn't open a buy position here. In fact, the most successful traders in the world who trade in cryptocurrency and forex open only 3 buy or sell positions per week on average. This information appeared in a Forbes article the other day. I am a profitable trader myself and can confirm this. Of course, I don't trade with millions, but I do trade on average with amounts between $50,000 and $100,000. If I include my levers, I sometimes open buy and sell positions with a value of $200,000. If I earn, say, 2% on that 3 times a week, I end up with a profit of 12 grand a week. And I don't have to do much effort for that. By the way, this was also on BuyBit. The link to it is in the description. But the moral of this story is that you don't have to open a lot of buy and sell positions at all to be successful in trading. Of course, it's nice if you execute a scalp strategy with a small amount of money of, say, $1,000, where you open as many as 10 buy and sell positions per day. But in the end, you have to sit behind your computer all day and actively trade all day, while I, for example, only spend 30 minutes a day watching the prices and earn the same or even more. And don't get me wrong, scalping strategies can be very profitable. This scalping strategy we posted a while ago is super profitable. The only difference is that with such a strategy, you're so busy all day, and with this strategy on 15-minute time frame, you're not. So here we saw that we couldn't open a position, but if you waited one day, you could open a buying position again because all the indicators were right. You see, this was again a wonderful profitable position with a risk-reward ratio of no less than 10. So you have to be more patient, but the profits are much bigger. If you really want to start trading seriously, you'll have to decide for yourself whether you want to execute a scalping strategy with a small amount of money or a day trading strategy with a larger amount of money. In the end, it all comes down to the same thing. Of course, you can also use our premium subscription in which we tell you when to buy. We have scalp positions as well as long-term positions. If you're interested in this, you can take a look at our website. For now, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you found it educational, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Also, if you have any questions, you can always ask them below the video. I would love to see you again next time.